And we are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and we are back with Epic Mickey Rebrushed. And I think I stopped at a pretty good point last time, because I think we're going to be jumping right into the action. By the way, I just want to do another quick announcement that tomorrow we're going to be doing our 12-hour stream, but we're going to be starting instead of 10, we're going to be starting at 11. My wife made a good point. She was like, hey, why don't you take a morning, like have the morning instead of getting up, getting ready, and then immediately hopping in the stream. So we're going to be starting at 11 a.m. tomorrow, going all the way to 11 p.m. Tomorrow night. And all funds will be raised for PAX East. So give me a moment, finish a moment to get set up, and we shall begin. So I gotta ask y'all a question. Have y'all seen any good videos recently? Any 27-minute long videos recently? How did you guys fare out on that? What did you guys think? Come on by and say hi. Nah. So, yeah, that was the video that I have been talking about for a while, and it was a big video. I knew while I was editing it that I had to put a bunch of jokes in there, because otherwise people were not going to be able to you know, fully enjoy it, because it would come off more as a dry lecture than anything, because it was so many screenshots. So I was like, all right, I gotta make this a little bit more, you know, palatable. So that's part of the reason why it took so long, because I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to just have it just constant flying information. I figured that the a total of about a minute and a half of extra you know, a little bit of extra, you know, spice to it to make it more palpable without going too crazy. All right, so we got Discord, we got that. Pull up Streamlabs, and even though we're playing Epic Mickey, that doesn't mean that we can't talk about it. That video. All right. Okay. So let us start. We'll see how the audio. Oh, okay, that's. Oh, geez. All right. How is the audio? Is it too loud, too quiet? We can adjust. I think we're in Tron. Oh, jeez. Pete Tronic, welcome to the space voyage, Mickey. I hope you're ready to see stars if you catch my drift. Say hello to Pete Tronic. I am master of this arena. And with my augmentations, you ain't got a chance, Mickey. I always win here. You know, defeat Pete Tronic or befriend him, Mickey. Well, I suppose we could be friends. Oh, jeez. Ah! Okay. Just getting my bearings here, and I forgot. It's like, nope, this is a boss. It looks like it's doing nothing, because it's probably not doing anything. User spin move. Well, that would have been nice to tell me beforehand. So, what are my thoughts about it? Honestly, I think a lot of people are kind of freaking out too much about it, personally, in terms of, like, the negativity. So let me explain something. It's $20. Yes. That sucks. But here's the thing, is that you actually can connect it to Pokemon Home. Now, for those who don't know, you know what that means? Pokemon Home is an app that you can use where you can hook up multiple Pokemon games to one location. And you can actually send Pokemon from one game to another. So here's what's interesting. What you can do is, if you wanted to, let's say you picked Charmander or Charizard on Fire Red. You play through, you finish the game, you're like, that was a lot of fun. I don't want to get rid of this Charizard. You can put it into Pokemon Home, and when the next Pokemon game comes out, or whichever Pokemon game that you want to play comes out, you can take that same Charizard and put it in your next game. So, and likewise, you can grab Pokemon from other games, oh shoot, and throw it into Fire Red. So, and yes, there's also the breaking news that I've been talking about a lot on my Discord, which is, oh boy. So if you guys don't know, Phil Spencer has just retired abruptly out of the blue. Now apparently he's planned this for a while, since, according to him, last fall, which is kind of strange, but, you know, I'm not going to disagree with it. I'm not going to, you know, but having said that, oh jeez. I'll tell you what the more awkward part is. So Sarah Bond was supposed to be the second in command. Hey, Hannah Vincent. And, she's not in... She is no longer second in command, and she also decided to retire. Which kind of came abrupt and out of the blue. You would think that, you know, being able to take the next, you know, that being Spencer's successor, that she would be thrilled at the sheer fact and idea that she would be taking the next step. And she's not. It's another woman called, is it Ansha or Ansha? Asha? Asha, Ansha. I may be mispronouncing the name, I'm not sure. And she is now CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Which I'm like, okay, well, what's her experience in gaming? It's not much. It's not much. And that's not a diss on her. It's just a genuine fact. It's not much. She hasn't been in gaming for a very long time. In fact, I believe, if I remember, I read her thing correctly, she was working at Instacart at one point as, like, you know, a manager and stuff, and corporate. So, okay. And the big thing, which it all kind of sounds like a bit of an oxymoron, is that she, the big headliner, is that she is currently listed as like Microsoft's like core AI thing. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. And yet, is that filled? Oh, looks like it's filled. Take this. So hold on a second. So I'll just quickly read it just to make sure I'm quoting it right, because I don't want to be sending anybody abroad with wrong information, because I want to make sure that I have this right. Where is it? Yeah. The new CEO of Microsoft Gaming will be Asha Sharma, currently the president of Microsoft's core AI product. So I was like, oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. But then, at the same time, they also said, she also said that games are made by humans and that we're not going to be producing AI slop. That was her quote, was AI slop. That we're not interested in making AI slop. And I'm like, okay, that sounds great. Having said that, are you not leading that crew right now? I'm gonna see if I can get to Tomorrow City cleaned up. Tell Big P I said hi, will ya? You're Dean Petronic. He's very powerful and will now have the power to help Wasteland. Hurrah! The paint or thinner capacity can change based on how you deal with point characters in Wasteland. Yeah. So not a can of beer. That is Canada Dry Peach Mango, and it's delicious. I don't drink. That's my choice. It's part of the rocket. Okie dokie. Let's go. Yes. So, I don't know what's going on. Personally, and this is just me, I prefer Canada Wet. Hey, Mouse, it's about time you showed up. The next rocket part find is in Ventureland, but the projector screen is out of order. I know Marcus is the one who can fix it, but he's been trapped by his spatters. If you have any chance to make it Ventureland, you're gonna need help him. I do it myself, but I want to see just how you handle the situation. Get to it. So there's a bunch of people that are like, oh, I'm so happy he's, people are like, oh, I'm so happy he's gone. And I'm kind of just like, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know, and I don't think I like it, even though logically I can understand some people's reasons as to why it was a good time for him to go, and especially the fact, I didn't know this, Phil Spencer's 58 years old. The guy's almost 60. He doesn't look it. I thought he was like 40, like 45. The guy's almost... It was wild. Hey everyone, it's me, Midas Mouse. And how's it going, Midas? And presto, the projector screen to Adventureland should be up and running now. I don't know how to feel about this situation. It may be the best thing for Xbox. It may be the downfall of it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. It makes me nervous because I don't know. I genuinely don't know how that's going to go. I've been good. Been working a lot, and I am thrilled that I finally got that video done. I've been wanting, desiring, needing to get that video done. Oh my gosh. It's been sitting for so long, and whether it was there, interviews or delays or information or whatnot, and I was just like, I gotta get this all out faster, and we got it out. Root beer. Oh yeah, no, I've had root beer quite a few times. I like root beer. It's gotta be a certain brand of root beer though. Certain brands of root beer I'm not crazy about. But I love Barks A&W, and I will tolerate Mug. Mug I can deal with. Like, someone says, we have Mug, I go, okay. Fall down. I see monkeys. Hey, look, it's my children. See, there's 4 of them. Hey, what's up, Aaron? How's it going? Go head over here. Doing okay, that's good. So again, ladies and gents, as a reminder, ooh, that was close. Tomorrow we will be starting a stream at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and going all the way to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And last time I checked the votes over on the poll, it looks like we're going to be streaming OG Spyro. That we're going to be doing the OG Spyro trilogy, which, hey, I'm down for that too. Having met the Mad Doc, I right from the beginning, I think I did do the engine voice for him. I think I was like, yes, Micky, yes. I thought I met the Mad Doctor right at the start. Is that not the Mad Doctor, or is there another Mad Doctor? There's a second Mad Doctor? Is it Mad Doctor Squared? Got him. Let's turn down here. Ooh. Tickets! So I've already got the outline for the next video, which currently is slated to be a crash video. So here's the thing. I am not too worried about the Spiral project, in my opinion. I'm still going to explain it in my video, but I believe that we're going to see an announcement of Spyro. You know me, especially as of recently, I have been very much like avoiding putting dates on things, right? Unless I have a pretty good indication. I'll give a ballpark of dates. I'll be like, oh yeah, I think it could be here or here, or maybe here or here. But as we get closer, I'm sitting here nervous. I'm like, like, do I? Because I do want to talk about it, but I'm worried that people are going to, you know, not understand what it is that I'm saying. Can't help you now. I'm making plans to recover my stolen collection. When I get them back, I'll reopen for business. You should probably talk to Smee. I want it now. I think that we will at least... the ballpark that I'll give to kind of protect myself a little bit from... But I think that we could see Spyro this year. And I think that we're going to start seeing it specifically probably in the summertime, with perhaps a release in the in September, October area, maybe. I would prefer if we got like an official light tease and announcement in April, and then a more like official reveal in like June. I would like that, but I don't know if that's what we're gonna get. There seems to be locked. So in terms of Spyro, I think we could see it. I'll say second half of this year. That's what I'll say. Carefully. Carefully, I say that. And I'm not even saying when it'll be released. I'm saying that we will see it. New quests. I do think that there's going to be quest-like aspects, definitely. I do think that I do think that there has to be an evolution of Spyro, but not necessarily be such a change that it looks so different. Like, you know, I made that joke in the video of, you know, Spyro fans not liking change. And there's definitely truth in that. Hi, Smee. Are you Smee, Captain Hook's right-hand man? Well, only hand man, I guess you'd say. I was till the captain chased us out of Tortuga. There's terrible troubles there. Why? What happened? We had to escape. We did. The cap was hauled to a Skull Island. This is where we pirates used to live there, but we can't no more. Not since the machine started turning us into monsters. Uh-oh. All of them is Captain Hook. Why? He's crossier than... Oh, those monsters had knowledge of the former mates, us. Oh, jeez. So we came here and closed the way behind us. When they couldn't find work, my crew turned to idle mischief. My crew, once so ship-shape, now so-so. Lazy and dim-witted? I was going to say unfocused. Oh, if those monsters invade, we'll be no match for them. If only someone could stop them. If only. We should get to Skull Island and see that machine. Then Smee and his crew can go back home. The trouble is, the way there is blocked. Can you help us? Yeah, look. I mean, that awful machine hook chased us out, clear out of Tortuga. You'll stop him? Well, first you'll have to get to him. And to do that, you need to fix the door opening contraption we broke. You'll need a ship's wheel, not long back. Hey! Speedy Springtrap with the first donation of the stream. Thank you so much. Donated $1 through Streamlabs. Hook got roboticized. Something fierce. Yeah, he did. He got roboticized. Definitely did. Thank you so much. Damien Salt, the big one who's all love struck. He got the figurehead. Scurvy Pat, the sneaky-eyed fellow by the mist. He nabbed the compass. If you capture these items, bring them to me. That ways I can repair the contraption. Get all the items back, and you can pass through to Tortuga. Many quests from the originals can be viewed as quests for their time. Yeah, but yeah, for their time. I also don't think that they're going to be just like that, because it's not going to be like, hey there, go get my potatoes, you sprouted legs, because I haven't, cleaned them up. I need Spyro to go clean my potatoes. I don't think the quests are going to be exactly like that. I think the quests are going to be a little bit more diverse, have a little bit more story and lore to them, a little bit more, a little bit more juice to them, a little bit more, a little bit more to it. Not just, I need you to go get 10 potatoes. Or like World of Warcraft, I need 10 bear butts. Oh no, is this a dismembered Daisy? Oh. No, it's Daisy. Good. How did you wind up here? Oh, I'm afraid I'm not looking my best today. Mad Doctor's beetleworks were positively beastly. Don't worry, I'll look for the rest of you, Daisy. Where are you, if you know what I mean? My hero, I don't quite recall where I was broken up. But there was a lot of pirates around. Wait, you said another one? Have you rescued Donald? There's an animatronic Donald too? Really? Oswald didn't know the real Donald. Sorry, Daisy, but we met the animatronic Goofy. Oh, Goofy. Dismembered Daisy! What happened? So Smee says, you're like, oh, hey, not so fast. I'm just in the treasure from the personal store, and I believe it's in that treehouse. Antonio took it in an effort to help me grow, but I call it stealing. I have no legs for climbing. If you fetch it down, I'll gladly trade you the compass. I'm told this key will unlock the place. Take it. I'll just outright sell you the compass if you like, but I'd rather have my treasure back. Could I buy it and then take the treasure for myself? Well, is that possible? That makes 3 of them. Oh, boogaba! Thoughts on Sparrow news? Any impact on Sparrow? I don't think so. I don't think so. I might be wrong, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think that, I don't think it'll be a problem, but I'm keeping my eye on it. Because I don't want to be like, nah, we're fine. I don't need to look at it. I want to make sure, I'm like, I want to make sure that we're keeping our eye on things to make sure. Oh, it's just a bear. So here's my thoughts about this. We are on year 3 of the Toys for Bob contract, and I got a feeling that, you know, I don't want to spoil so much of my next Spiral video yet about my thoughts and feelings and why I feel the way that I do, but I don't see why they would turn around and cancel a project that I think is like basically almost probably content complete, maybe. Just spitballing here, probably content complete, and or almost content complete, and getting to like the polishing and the finalizing stage. What Xbox news? Oh, that Phil Spencer just stepped down. It's him, my treasure. Yes, I named my stuffed bear Treasure. Aw, you know, an account of him being so close to my chest that night. We can have this old tin compass. Thank you, Mickey. I don't see them turning around. Now, Iron Galaxy just starting to work on a game that I have a modest concern with. I'm going myself despite the pirates, and one of them is trying to flirt with me. Oh. Hello, Mickey. My name's Dude Salt. Hey, you seem like a worldly sort. I don't suppose you know what a woman might want. Ice cream, flowers. Flowers are hard to get here in Wasteland, but ice cream, that would be easy. I'm too shy to ask for myself, but with the right gift, I know I can win her over. Yes, I have a figurehead, but I can't part with it. It looks like my sweet Henrietta. It reminds me of her, but if Henrietta were mine, I'd give you the figurehead happily. Okay. The only way to really know what she wants to ask her. You can be temperamental, and the wrong gift will surely earn her scorn. Ooh. I just love the outdoors. Fresh airs, trees, plants. I wish there were more flowers. The scent of a flower bouquet would cover the pirate smell in the air. I also enjoy being away from the ice cream parlor in Main Street. All the guys kept bringing me ice cream, trying to win my heart. I'll tell you a secret. I'm actually lactose intolerant. I can't drink milk, and I'm a cow. Okay, so we need fleurs. Heart start. Well, this is awkward, but can I ask you a favor? I have no e-tics, well, you see, and I've been posted here to guard this chest. Could you fetch a gift for her? I'd give this figurehead away if she were mine. Ice cream easy to get. Main Street flowers. I suppose Clarabelle and Oztown might know about those. Oh, you're gonna make me go all the way back. All right, we'll do you last. Elena just donated $50. $50 donation to the stream so far. Thank you so much. $5 from Grandma. She's watching. Please say hi, everyone. Hi. Laptop fun. Have fun at PAX. Thank you. Yes, tomorrow is going to be a big day. Today is going to be quite a time. I'm excited. I can't wait. Tomorrow is our 12-hour stream. Who interrupts Hellsman's Antonio meditation? Hello, Mickey Mouse. Did you see me levitating just now? I'm learning to expand my cartoon abilities. Oh, is that it? Oh, there. I, Bosun Blake, am pleased to meet you. Been here too long, losing my sea legs, you know. We pirates are refugees here. Speak with me to hear the sad tale. The shop's closed, mate. I'm here to keep an eye on it. One eye. Boring to say the least, just watching the others go about their business. That one there, Scurvy Pat, has been eyeing the treehouse all day. Been waiting up there since that bloke Antonio talked to him yesterday. And Damien Salt has been hypnotized by that wench for days. Poor slob. But I've mind my own business in such matters since losing my eye. Never crossing this fluffy, I would gladly take... Okay, I think we're... Jean-Marc Jumpin' Jiminy. Sorry, see you dripping like I gave you a start. Jean-Marc's the name. Back when I was the gang's finest. Wait, you see that thing moving up in the trees like a squirrel? Maybe no. As I was saying, I was a gang's lookout. Wait, there it is again. No, never mind. I see a tiki mask staring at me from atop the clock tower over there. I did. Top clock tower. I think I already got that one, I believe. Ah, my hand is falling asleep. Why is my hand falling asleep? Let me ask him about the masks. Welcome to I'm Tika. Where is it? You have come for a ship's wheel, hmm? Yeah, I got one for the same pirates that looted my tiki collection. The finest trio of tiki masks you've ever seen, now scattered to the wind. Round up all 3 masks and I'll give you the ship's wheel. Deal? I believe I... Thanks again, Mickey. I might have some work for you later. Oh, okay. Oh, he has to figure out from Damien Salt. Okay, so now I gotta go all the way back to Oztown. Oztown. Let's skip and yes. Yes, let's go directly to E Street. Why is my hand falling asleep? Wake up. Alright. So now I gotta go to Oztown. Which I don't remember. Right there. Let's go. Does John have ADHD? Probably. Gorsh! Here, let's rebuild your body, goof. Are those what I think they are? Yep, they're my parts. Thank you, Mickey. Dismembered Goofy! Thanks, Mickey. Now I can get back to work now. You're missing an arm. And boy, could this place use some cleaning. Did I not get you a second arm? Hey, Mickey, thanks for restarting. It's great finally to be all back together. Can't wait to get back to clean this place up. We'll start with Hortense's house. I haven't been there in a while, and I think I left the door locked. Thanks again, Mickey. Okay. Okay, Springtrap. This is, terrifying. Okay. I need to go talk to Clarabelle. The one that Mickey so abruptly, like, ignored. He's like, do you remember me? It's Clarabelle. Mickey's like, I have no idea who you are. She's like, oh, okay. What you got there, Mickey? Oh, that's Orteza's locket. Oswald gave it to Orteza as a gift. I think it's even valuable. At least that's what the museum lady said. She once tried to buy it for a bunch of e-tickets so she could display it at the museum. Gosh, you know, since Orteza hasn't been around for a while, I'm sure she wouldn't mind if you borrowed it. Just return it later, okay? So I got a feeling that the evil decision would be to go and trade it in. He is now member Goofy. That's right. Okay, so where's Clarabelle? Clarabelle? Amelia. No. Clarabelle! Okay, new. Springlock Goofy. Woo. Clarabelle? You need a flower for Henrietta. You're not thinking big enough. You need a bouquet of flowers. Of course, I can't just pick flowers from my prized garden. If you could find a few flowers around Oztown and Mean Street, I'll make enough of them for a bouquet for you. 3 should be just enough. So now I have to... Okay, so is it around here? These look pretty. Can I... Are these not flowery enough for the quest? Am I not flowery enough for the flower quest? So if these flowers are hidden, then I probably have to do some like this. One. Ha! One! Alright, so we got that one. Ah! Isn't Clarabelle the one making the pie for Horace? The one who asked you to get the ice cream? Clarabelle made a pie. Oh, you know what would be a really interesting place to hide a flower? Be at the top up there. So that's where I'm going to go. Hey, El Chavizi, how's it going? How do you do, my friend? Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm happy that you enjoyed it. Okay, so she said also on Mean Street, so we'll head back to Mean Street. We have gotten some interesting comments. Which, by the way, if you guys do have any questions about the video or some clarification that's needed, because I know that like I said, I did cover a lot. I'm willing to answer the questions here. I'm willing to talk about it, answer any questions that you guys have that you may have in particular to the video. I can definitely try and let you guys know if there was something that was confusing or if there's something that you're curious about. I can definitely try my best to answer as many questions as possible. Thank you for the hope of put. No problem. It's hope, but also it's, you know, it's evidence based. You know, I'm not saying to be like, I think something's in development because reasons. It's like, no, there's got to be, you know. The one that got me was someone that said, all you do is spread misinformation. And I sat there, I'm like, did you not watch the video? At what point did I turn around and make a basis based on, like, nothing? Like, everything that I said, I backed it up with, like, here's why I think this way. I'm just like, I don't understand what you're talking about. All you do is spread misinformation. Oh, in what way? Have I been wrong about things? Yes. But everything that I say I have something to back it up. It's like, and here's why I think this. I'll just turn around and say, hey, Spyro, Spyro's losing his wings and he won't fly anymore because I said so. Like, no, I try to be like, hey, this is why I feel this way, X, Y, Z. We've been proven multiple times. Is the proof in the room with us right now? Oh. It's like, yes. In what way? And it's like, yeah, like, here's the thing. In the video, I sat down and I'm like, here it is. Here's, like, here's why I think this way. X, Y, Z. Here it is, right? And it's like, oh, you made those screenshots up. If anyone made a comment like that, which would be absolutely ridiculous. Because it's like, you can go look it up yourself. I just dug deep and kept digging deeper and deeper and deeper. By the way, the thing that kind of... When you said in the video that people would comment that you were lying or wrong, I went to the comments to see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. I knew it was going to happen. I already knew it was going to happen. That's why I said it. Hi, Flurna. How's it going? Flowers are like the in-ground. Gotcha. Thank you. You know, that's why I said I knew it was going to happen. So I figured that if I called it out in the middle of the video, knowing that it was going to be said, it would kind of have them second guess themselves a little bit. Not great. Work tomorrow. I'm sorry. Birthday on Monday and dreading it. Aw, why are you dreading your birthday? Something happening? There's a lot of information in your new video, but what is the one key point that you want people to take away from the video? That is a really, really good part. The key thing I want you to take away from that video is that there is Crash and Spyro content in development. That is the key thing that I want people to take away from that video, especially for Crash. Especially for Crash. I made a tweet on Twitter that I thought was funny. I don't want to show it because I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike in the middle of the stream. But maybe I can, if I show it like quickly, maybe we'll be okay. And maybe if I don't full screen it, and maybe if I don't turn my audio down and we just have the clip. Oh, we just got a Streamlabs donation as I brought this over. Nick Joseph donated $1. Hey man, great video today. I'm so pumped for more Crash and Spiral games coming soon. If you need any help playing Epic Mickey, I'm here to help. For example, I see you're having trouble finding flowers. I know where they are if you need a hand. Thank you so much. Just give me a little bit, and if I need help, I will let you know. But thank you so much for the $1 and the support. So OMG, why does CG keep talking about Crash and Spyro? Me.
Crying, dummy. Quit your crying, dummy. Quit your crying, dummy.
At this point, that's how I feel. Like, it's how I feel. Hey Alpha Dude, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. As LA Knight says, "Quit your crying, dummy!" Like that's how I felt. It's got to the point now where I'm like, you know what? If you're crying and complaining about what I'm doing on my channel that I created, talking about what I want to do, you know, it's like you're coming into my house and getting mad at me for talking about it. Then don't want exactly. You can block the channel. You don't have to even see me. You can be like, I don't want to hear anything about this. You can do that. All right, I'm gonna go over to back to Oztown because clearly no flowers want to be discovered here. Oof. Let's go. It's like clearly you don't like just leave. Like, who cares? All right, found another one. But it's like, why are we complaining? Why are we all complaining? Why can't we, like, why can't you just be like, oh yeah, CG, he talks about Crash and Spiral. I don't really watch his content. And that's it. Whoop-de-doo. I go on my way, you go on yours. Yuck. That's right, Goofy. Yuck. But no, there's they can't help themselves. It's like they can't help themselves. You have some really weird hairs for some reason. I do. Does anybody want to sit down and do like a comment read of the channel of some of the things that were said? There's the last flower. What do you want to see most of the Pokemon Presents next week? I mean, I think, you know, I want to see Gen 10. I want to see Gen 10. I think Gen 10 would be really cool. I want to see Gen 10. I want to see, I really hope that they have at least one more update for, Legend ZA. I found 3 flowers! Hang on a moment. Here you go, Mickey. 1 bouquet of flowers. Tell Henrietta I said hi. Awesome! Hey, maybe if I get my Stream Deck back and running again, should I add a "Quit Your Crying, Dummy" as a soundbite? Quit your crying, dummy. So, Big Smoke, I'm not against the idea. Having said that, also think that at this point, it's been 8 years since Reignited came out. And if somebody wants to play Spiral Reignited, they most likely would have already. I'm not really thinking that I can push too many more sales. I don't think. Plus, I mean, it already sold a respectable amount as ready. If we're going to taking notice, you're a good example. I found this power spark, and I think you deserve to have it. Ooh! You have Hortense's locket? How did you get into their house? It's been locked for a while now. Even I couldn't get in. Anyway, can I take the locket? It means a lot to me. Yes. Thanks, Micky. Here, let me return the favor. Extra heart capacity! Heck yeah! Probably would have done the same thing with those spatters. Alright. Let's go this way. Where am I going again? Hang on. I need to go back this way, don't I? There's one person that has been writing, like, paragraphs about how they're going to unsub, and they respect me, but, you know, they respect me, but you know what? You know, they can't take my content anymore. And, you know, it was just this really big, like, and they keep coming back to keep adding comments, even though they're like, you know, I'm leaving, goodbye, you know, and then they come back and they keep commenting and they keep replying to other people. And I'm just like, you know, I'm just saying, you can just, like, why do you keep coming back? It's like, it's like, you can, like, okay, it's fine. If you want to unsub, that's okay. You can go. All right, 1 second. All right, I'm going to take a break in a second here, but let's read a few comments. Let's go through some of the comments. Not all of them are bad. The announcement will make me cry. Happy tears, of course. With the way the world's going, Spiral 4 is just what I need to cheer me up. Agreed. If I could heart this 100 times, I would. Plot twist. The next Spiral game is a trucking sim. Adventure awaits! All kidding aside, I'm usually a pessimist, but the Crash and Spiral job listing is impossible to ignore or disregard. Anything can still happen, but if we see new games, I'll be there day one. Side note, I'm glad to see a lot going on at Toys for Bob, despite them being quiet on social media. Agreed. Yeah, quite literally that that job listing flat out says Crash and Spyro. I mean, if there was one thing to take away, take that job listing away, because it flat out says Crash and Spyro. Right? I want Spyro 4 and 5 to happen as soon as possible, but I couldn't be the only one who also wants Spyro re-enter the Dragonfly and Crash Infinity. 11 Dimension has done as well. Those two games deserve to be given another chance, honestly. There was potential in there. It was only wasted by time constraints, unfortunately. Bit more than that. Here we go. At some point, we need to just throw in the towel. Spyro 4 isn't happening. It's the sad level of copium as the people insisting Half-Life 3 is happening at this point. Really? You think we're there? At Half-Life 2? Half-Life 2 came out in 2004! That was 22 years ago! You think 22 years is equivalent to 8? Good gravy. We got a $1 donation from Speed Trap. Thank you so much. So, CG, I just want to give you a heads up. Daisy's parts are a little more difficult to obtain. Some areas need to be done specifically to get them. Some also, haters going to hate, but that don't mean they write in the rubbish. They keep on trucking content. They say, keep on trucking content, CG. Thank you so much, Speed Trap. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Still big tinfoil hat energy, but there's a lot less question marks on the conspiracy board now. That's That's fine. Take a shot every time he says emerging franchises. No, seriously. When these games are announced, please make a video called I Was Right. I won't do that. I won't do that. I don't want to do that. Because all it's going to do, it's not going to be beneficial. I will say I'm happy that, you know, these videos weren't for nothing, but I'm not going to sit there and start screaming, you know, we can do it. You know, I had it. Thank you for your service always. Thank you for your comment. Overall, the comments have been very, very positive. Yeah, man, I can't understand why people still have to go at you when it's literally evidence as clear as day right in your face, and that reporting on your smart intelligent. You'll always have my respect. Spiral's got to crash. We'll be back soon. I certainly hope so. Thank you so much for the $1 Streamlabs donation. Nick Joseph, thank you. Shun the non-believers. Shun. There's been a lot of really like good comments. Let's see them debunk this one. It's like, go ahead, put a hole through it. I dare ya. Put a hole through it. Put a hole through maintaining Crash and Spyro franchise decks. Put a hole through it. Go ahead. Let me show you the one screenshot though that I took, and I was like, wow, that's wild, and then promptly deleted it because I was like, wow, you're stupid. Here it is. Why don't you FOF? Why don't you go FOF? I don't want to FOF. You have already been discredited for spreading misinformation so many times. Is that misinformation in this room right now? Have I been wrong? Yes. Do I spread misinformation purposely? No. I've been wrong, and I'll be the first to admit it. I've been wrong. But spreading misinformation like, I know it's wrong, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. No. No. Let's see here. I want the Spyro the Dragon plunger now. Fair. Yeah, I'll see you next year when you make the exact same type of video. Okay, Double Nate. There's a whole bunch of really good comments. Yep, he's been talking about Spyro since 2019. Has so many interviews and talks, and there's still nothing. Did you watch the video? Did you not hear the part where I clearly acknowledged what you said by saying that yes, up to this point, up to the game is now in development? No, clearly not. Okay. Notice how dude said he would still be watching next year. Touch grass and take a shower, brother. I can't believe the post with the coffee was something the same. I was just like, wait, what? What? When Spiral 4 gets to those, you should do the what can I say except you're welcome. No, this video has actually gotten it's actually got a lot of relatively good imagine these workers watching your videos like, dang, he's good. So this is the person here that's been dropping like giant comments 5 hours ago. Vaxian, hold on, let me. This person just keeps like, let me. Dude, you've been saying these games have been coming since before the pandemic. Start covering some new material. Sorry, but I unsubbed. Bye. And then they come in. I'm almost in the same boat. It sucks too because I've been vocal about my issues with his evidence in the past, and only now do we have anything that's even close to solid. But he's so conceited. He's acting like it's a cherry on top that finishes the sundae that is Spyro 4 is real when it's really the first foundation brick for it. Oh my gosh! How many bricks have I laid? How much? I literally had a LinkedIn profile that stated they were working on Spyro. I literally have Paul Yan saying that Spyro and Banjo should be remade. I literally have interviews with Paul Yan. Brother, what are we talking about here? What are we doing? Let's keep going down. Where? It looks like Copium's back on the menu, boys. That is funny. That is funny. I don't understand. I'm not conceding. I'm tired. Okay? I am tired. I am exhausted. It's not, oh, he's conceded. No, I'm tired. So here's another one of their comments here. And then there's another one down here. And then, just when you thought it, there's another one. And this person here. Oh, now they've edited their comment. Oh yeah, here. I hope you live like. I made this comment while initially skimming the video. As I now fully finish it, I feel need to clarify that most of the comment refers to all evidence mentioned in previous videos, and in this one, except May 2025. That one's actually pretty good. Not 100% confirmation, but a better starting point than anything else I've seen so far, and as such, I will reluctantly resubscribe. Reluctantly. I think your attitude towards people who don't believe you and wish for better evidence to be annoying. For most people, the default is it's very easy to start rumors on the internet. If a game isn't officially announced, then it doesn't exist. It's supposed to be your job to give us the evidence you have and explain your reasoning to the best of your ability and convince us you're right. For most people, not believing you is going to be the default perspective when watching for the first time. Belittling and discrediting those people only makes it harder to want to take you seriously as a content creator. And almost made me leave the video early, which is very bad when you're probably best piece of evidence you've ever had supporting Spyro existing. You didn't explain until 10 minutes later and in a section labeled for Crash. Leaving this comment up because it still conveys about how I feel about your Spyro 4 videos. Why are you writing a novel? I'm gonna resubscribe, but I'm really mad about it. I think it's this. Oh my gosh. Listen. I don't understand what is going on here. What is happening? That is wild. Anyway, bye. Done. What, like... Listen. I'm gonna reluctantly resubscribe. Okay. Well, I'm going to reluctantly punt. There we go. You're off the ship. Stay off. You want off the ship? Bye. That's it. At this point. Just scream into the void. No, it's silly. It's absolutely silly. And they have left like 5, 6 comments. Did I not read that? I'm sorry. The thank you so much, Speed Jump, for the $1. God is great. Drinks are good, and some people are more blind than a bat with a blindfold during a thunderstorm. Jeez, it sounds more enlightening than anything. It blows my mind. The scent of flowers is so much sweeter than frozen milk with sugar in it. I have it. Oh. That's right. I gotta give it to him to give to you. You want to give Damien the flowers? Yes. No, it can't be healthy. 10, punt. Personally, I give him a few months tops. Aw. Yeah, I don't need this figurehead anymore. Here. Oh. No, to me, it's absolutely... So, let me clarify before I quickly... I gotta take a quick break here and run to the bathroom, but let me clarify something, and let me say this, okay? Okay. If you don't like my content, don't be here. That's it. It's simple as that. You don't need to write an essay. You don't need to... But the thing is that I have been talking about this game coming for 8 years, and I have been talking for it for... We're on year 3 now of me explaining its development. And I've had people call me the worst names in the book. I've had people yell, scream, shout, say all these terrible things about me. And I have explained myself over and over and over. And when evidence comes out, I come out and I'm positive and I explain it. And I get mass hate for it. And then I do it again and again and again. And I understand that some people are tired of listening to it. Then block the channel. There's no need to be going to the channel every single time that I post something that people ask me to post and for you to turn around and start screaming and yelling at me. I'm tired of it. So when it gets to the point where I have all of this evidence, that scene of Patrick slamming SpongeBob with the rock over and over again, right, is how I feel at this point. Where it's, I have put my credit on the line, I have made my statements clear, I have said it over and over again, and people get mad, people freak out, and it's like, you know what? I've explained myself over and over again, and I'm tired of over-explaining myself. I'm tired of it, and I'm done. So, yeah, if you don't believe that Spiral's in development, fine. I'm not going to be able to convince you anymore. I'm not going to convince you. I'm not going to try. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay. I have given as much evidence that I possibly could give leading up to it. And if you don't want to hear evidence, then don't watch the videos. Wait until the game is out. Wait until it's announced and then come back and watch the analysis videos. Because that's what a lot of people like me to do too, is the analysis stuff, where I break things down, point out the little details and the ideas that I do. And that's perfectly valid and perfectly great, and I'm down for that too. But stay away from the channel until it comes back if it truly drives you that up the wall. And it blows my mind. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. And the thing is that I'm not sitting here pointing out at every single nostalgic platformer saying, oh, that's going to come back, or that's going to come back, or that's going to come back. I'm not. The two that you can say that I was wrong about Sly, which Sly is still weird, and Banjo's in a weird spot where it is, but it isn't. I was covering it pretty extensively. Then he came to Smash, so it was half confirmed. I was like, okay, is there more Banjo stuff coming? And then I made the video that said Rare won't make Banjo, and here's why. But anything that I've sat down and set my mind to, it has released in some way, shape, or form. I've hoped that I've been able to build myself at least a reputation or a repertoire of predictions and conversations to be able to have people say, hey, you know what? Let's wait and see, right? If Toys for Bob's next game is not Spyro, boy howdy am I going to be in for a shock as well. But to the best of my knowledge, it is. So, all right, I'm going to quickly take a quick pee break real quick, and we'll be right back. Yeah, we'll be back. I'll grab some water, do a pee break, stretch out my legs. Again, I'll say it again. We will be back. We're going to be streaming tomorrow as well, so I'll be right back. I have my headphones on, so if you guys cause any trouble, I'll know about it. we're back. Ah, there we go. Let me say here. One second. Hey, we got a $1 donation from Springtrap. Break the Canadian. Hey, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, give me 1 second here. Just had a little snack. My wife got some cinnamon bread, so I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind some cinnamon bread. All right. Well, I've seen the illustration up there that I'm going to have to go get. But no, I'm tired. I'm tired of... Let me explain something about these videos that I do. If I don't sit down and explain certain details and stuff, people are going to sit there and say, oh, I don't believe you. Because it's their first time watching or whatnot, and I have to repeat myself over and over again. And I put so much work into my content and my videos, and I try my best only to get, you know, to have some people. Luckily, this last video that I released is not a great example of it, because actually a lot of people have been really liking it, which I'm thrilled about. I'm very happy about. I was very nervous about this last video. I was very nervous about it, and it turned out great. No, there's no defense, Bandicoot Sauce. I'm sorry. Because you know what it is? You don't watch the video. You ignore it. That's it. You ignore it. You ignore it. If it's something that you don't like, you ignore it. You don't go to someone's page over and over and over and over again repeatedly and say how wrong they are, when, in my defense too, was I wrong about Spyro Reignited? Was I wrong about that? Was I wrong when I said Spyro Reignited was going to be made by Toys for Bob? Was I wrong when I said that that wasn't going to be Nestor? Was I wrong about Crash Team Racing? About it coming? Not my initial assessment of it being another remake, I was concerned. But was I wrong about that? Was I wrong about the release date of Crash Team Racing? Was I wrong about the engine swaps in Crash Team Racing? And those mechanics. And a number of other minor things in between. Was I wrong about Crash Bandicoot 4? Remember how much flack I got for that? Was I wrong about Crash Bandicoot 4? Was I wrong about the existence of a multiplayer Crash game called Wumpa League and or Crash Team Rumble or whatever you want to call it? Was I wrong about that? That it would eventually come, and that the teases meant that something was alive, that something was coming. Was I wrong about that? Was I wrong about Banjo-Kazooie coming to Smash Brothers? Okay. Was I wrong about those? I can tell you what I was wrong about. I've been wrong about Sly Cooper. I've been wrong about Sly Cooper. I'll take that. I'll take that. Sure. I thought it was coming soon. Genuinely. I'll take that. I'll take that on the chin. I still think something's weird going with it, but until something comes out, I'll take that. Everything that I've sat down and focused and hyper-focused on has had some, except for Sly Cooper, which, again, still weird, has materialized in some sense. Now, I might be early. I might be early. Yes. But I wasn't wrong. And I feel the same. So, lend me your trust a little bit about Spyro 4. And of course you're going to get the, well, you know, he's been talking about it for 8 years. You know, a broken clock is right twice. Oh, really? Hey, Half-Life fans. Has that clock been twice right yet? Hey, Time Splitter fans. That's no hate towards that communities. No hate towards them at all. No hate towards them at all. But when I have stood on a soapbox saying, hey, people want this and there's enough here to suggest that something will come eventually. It's there. I believe it. And I've worked to build something around it. I have worked to build. I have pushed and tried to build credibility. Okay. I just wish he was wrong about Wumpa League Rumble because nobody wanted to. Okay. That's a matter of subjectivity. Okay? It's not a matter of subjectivity. I don't care if you wanted it or didn't want it. Listen. Let me be real with you for a second. Okay? My opinion's not going to change until I see otherwise. Am I excited that Iron Galaxy is working on a new Crash game? I'm terrified! I'm terrified! I'm terrified that Iron Galaxy might be working on a mainline Crash Bandicoot. I am not thrilled! I'm bloody terrified. The last game I played by them that wasn't Tony Hawk or a port was Extinction, and it was terrible. It wasn't good. And I'm terrified. But does that mean that I turn around and look for other developers? No. Why? Because that's what the evidence shows. The evidence is showing Iron Galaxy at the moment. That's what the evidence is showing. I would love it if Toys for Bob was big enough to be able to do two things at once. I would love it. I would love it if Vicarious Visions burst in the sky and came down to everybody and come back and they say, hey, we're making another Crash Bandicoot game. Fantastic. I would love it if Beanox was big enough to turn around and make 2 Crash games. Go ahead. Have at it. I wish that. But wishes don't feed fishes. We look at what the facts say. We look at the facts. We look at what we know and what is most likely. And right now, and we're not even confirmed if it's Iron Galaxy. I'm just saying that right now, if the winds were blowing and I had to guess, of course, it might be Iron Galaxy. I can't sit here and be like, I can confirm 100% Iron Galaxy is working on it. No, I can't confirm that. But the winds are blowing. If the winds are blowing 90 miles an hour to the left, which way is the tree going to fall? Left or right? Probably going to fall left. That's the evidence that we know so far. And what I mean is that I have sat down and I have hoped that my credibility, my research, refining it over the years and saying, hey, this means something. Hey, this doesn't mean anything anymore. We thought it meant something, but it didn't. I've refined and pushed and be like, hey, this works. This doesn't work. Oh, this meant something here, but this doesn't mean something here. Here's a precedent here that connects to here. And I had hoped that by this point, I've been able to build enough trust. And I have been able to build enough trust with certain people, but not all. So when I'm told, well, in my defense, the reason why I'm acting like this, no, there's no defense. I'm sorry. There's being tired of waiting, but to sling mud at this guy, hi Mario fan, is a stretch to justify that. That's what I mean. And for the record, I enjoyed Rumble, and I love Rumble. But that's irrelevant to the point of the conversation. Well, happy birthday, Chad Johnson. That's right, you mentioned that yesterday. Happy birthday, Chad. Whether it's even worth being a Crash Spiral fan or not at this point. That's up to you to decide. If you sit there and you're like, these franchises no longer give me joy, don't be a fan anymore. Don't watch them anymore. Don't play them anymore. If they don't bring you joy anymore, if you're asking a question, should I even be a fan of these, I think you've got your own answer. So unless you're speaking in hyperbole and, unless you're speaking in hyperbole and over-exaggerating what you're saying, if you're asking, should I be a fan of this anymore, you already got your answer. You should need external validation for that. Yes. What do you think the Klonoa fans felt like before the remake came back? Klonoa didn't have a sniff of coming back. What about Medieval? Nick Joseph donating $1. Yeah, I like Rumble to no hate on that game. I just personally wish they could have done more seasons and made it free to play and also had single player story mode, because Rumble is the only Crash game in franchise history without story mode. Sure, and that's, man, I wanted something better for it. You're like, man, I wanted something better. I wanted more for it. You saw the potential there, you liked it, but you're like, man, I wish it had more to it. That's fine. That's okay. Wanting and hoping for more, for it to be better, there's no issue with that. Absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. But if you're sitting there and saying, oh, should I even be a fan of this? Not referring to you, Nick Joseph. But if you're sitting there and feeling like, should I even be a fan of this? You already got your answer. Sorry. Take a break. Make way, land lubbers. Make way. This place is getting too perilous for an old salt. So where's Captain Hook? Aboard the Jolly Roger, sailing around Skull Island. About. Do you know how I can get there? Should you be so foolish, then seek Gentleman Starkey in the jungle. Now stand aside. Every day, something new. Don't forget that we've got Hook and get that missing part of the rocket. Perhaps that pirate can help us. I can't believe Sherman left without me, and I'm the one that opened the projector screen. The tides keep me from getting my bag from the far side of the harbor. I can't flee the Ventureland without it. I'm willing to give you a watch sketch for free if you will get that bag for me. What's a watch? I'm sure your gremlin buddy will tell you when the time is right. It's good though, I got plenty of them. I'll open the projector screen to my jungle for you too if you get me my goods. Yeah, Phil Spencer just retired, which is wild. And Sarah Bond's out too. It is confusing. It is a confusing time. Did I ever get the CTR Master Wheels? I didn't. I gave up on them when I lost my save. Because I lost my save because things went squirrely with my version of CTR. And I was never able to get my... I was not able to get my... Wait a second. Guys, if you will allow me but a moment, because I do remember doing something and I never checked. If you will allow me a moment just to switch over to CTR just for a second, because just for a moment we'll head right back, because sure, absolutely. Be mad at Activision for the cancellation of that project. Absolutely, be angry. But hang on a second, because I did do something. Nope, doesn't look like it worked, at least in that sense. Let me check real quick. Local arcade. We'll go right back in a second. I just because something just occurred to me. Let me think for a second. No, it didn't work. I thought it did, but it did not. Okay, never mind. Be mad at Activision. Absolutely. Be angry with Activision. Absolutely be upset with Activision. But also understand that, unfortunately, it sucks. It does suck. I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh, no, it doesn't suck. It sucked. That happening to Crash Bandicoot 5 or next Crash Project or whatever it was going to be titled, that happening sucks. But that doesn't mean that you turn around and say, okay, should I even be a fan of these games anymore? That to me is where I personally don't understand. I don't get it. And I'm not happy about it either. But also, too, it is a reality of the gaming industry right now. It is a reality of the gaming industry right now, and it's a crummy reality. It sucks. But at the same token of time, there are other games being made, and there's other things happening. So listen, at no point is it logical for you to go to somebody. Let's grab what he talked about in his video today. It looks like better. Yeah, the Better Horizons seem to be on the way. Now, could that change? Absolutely, it could change. Absolutely. But in this moment, right here, right now, Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? In this moment, right here, right now, in this moment of time, looking forward, based on the video that I released today, it's a positive future right now for Crash and Spyro. It's a positive foot forward. It's an exciting foot forward. A new era. A new era of Crash and Spyro games. A new era. 3 games across both franchises? Man, I am so excited. And I can't wait. I'm genuinely excited. Sure, last year was a nothing burger. Sure. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to happen, but okay. House of Mouse decided to exact vengeance of the highest degree. But you're gonna go through life like that. You're gonna have some years where you're gonna be like, wow, I literally don't have enough money for all the games that I want. And then other years are gonna be like, wow, I haven't bought a game in 6 months and I haven't seen a game that I'm interested in 6 months. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. You want to know something? Let me give you some advice. Do you know what the best deal was for me to play Legends ZA? Do you know what was something that actually... And I'm going to actually mute this because I genuinely want everybody to... I genuinely want everybody to listen to what I have to say about this because it genuinely refreshed my love for gaming. You ready? Get ready. Put your bloody phone down and stop being on social media and play the game. Just put it down. When I went up north, here's what happened. I went up north in October. And Legend ZA came out in October. And the download became available, I think it was like 2 days or a day before we went up north. And when I was up north, I didn't have great reception out there. I would only have reception if I walked into the bathroom or stood on the deck. That was really it. And it was not great. So when I was walking through the house, I'd be lucky if I got a message or two. I was able to get away from my phone. I didn't look at the reviews of Legend ZA. I didn't look at the reviews. I didn't look at what people were saying. I played the game. I don't even remember looking up, I looked up one thing to do in the game that I didn't understand when I got into town and I had to wait 2 days. I was like, how does this work? And I looked up, I was like, oh, okay, that works. But here's the thing. I didn't look at my phone. And let me tell you something. I can stand here and I can say the following statement. Is Legend ZA the best Pokemon game ever? No. But was the experience surrounding it one of the best Pokemon experiences I've had in a long time? Yes. You want to know why? It wasn't just because of the game. It was my environment. I wasn't looking for validation on my phone. I wasn't talking to people, trying to see what people were thinking and stuff. I just played the game. I just played it. And I enjoyed it. And I played it at a healthy pace. Some nights I was up till 2 a.m. playing it. Some days I put it down at lunch and I didn't touch it until the next day. I just played it. Was it my greatest Pokemon game? No. But it was a great experience. Do you know what's invalidating your enjoyment? It's this. It's the PC. It's just Just pick up your Switch, go in the living room, go in your room, go to a park, go to a cafe. Oh, guys, when I'm traveling, and let's say I'm at an airport and I'm waiting for my plane, or I'm at a layover, or my wife is doing like a baby shower and I'm waiting for her to finish up. You know what some of the best feelings are? Going to a cafe, buying a $2 good cup of coffee or whatever drink you want, popping in a pair of headphones, sitting down, and playing a game. Oh, I love it. I love it. The sitting in the nice leather booth with a nice cup of coffee, maybe even a little a sandwich, and you're just playing your Switch. I love it. I adore it. It feels so nice. Don't just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Just enjoy the game. The thing is, here's my final stance on this. You don't need the game to be a 10 out of 10 experience for you to have a 10 out of 10 time. Who cares what other people say online? There are games that people are like, I like this game. It's the greatest game ever. And I try, and I don't like it. It's fine. I don't like it. And that's okay. There are games that I adore that people say, that game's trash, I hate it. Okay. But the thing is that I've set myself up for an experience for fun. Put the phone down. Stop going to Discord. Stop going to online. Stop going to YouTube. And just in Bandicoot sauce, it's going to be like that for days. For me to get the buzzing out of my head from my phone, it took 3 days. It took 3 days. And then guess what? I started to forget about my phone. I started to forget about it. And when you start forgetting about your phone, you start forgetting about social media. When you start forgetting about social media, you see, you're doom scrolling. Bandicoot sauce. Thank you so much, the dollar, Nick Joseph and Jim C. Thank you so much for the call out. Thank you, so true. I'll read your dollar in a second. Amen, brother. And you've come from an era where social media never existed and missed the 90s so much that life shouldn't revolve around social media. But I have pretty good feeling that the next few years are going to be great for both Crash and Sprout. Yes. Put the phone down. It's not going to go away instantly. Nothing does. We're all chronic on our phones. Chronically. All of us. The average low phone user today, beyond older boomers, like, like my dad who can barely even work a phone. Even people that say, I'm not on my phone that much. You're on your phone too much. I'm on my phone too much. My wife's on her phone too much. Everybody. Everybody's on their phone too much. Too much. I don't care if you're like, oh, well, I barely use it. No. You're on it too much. You are. I can probably tell you 99% of people here, you're on your phone too much. Why? Because everybody's on your phone too much. Everybody's on their phone too much. Everybody. Don't feel guilty about it because everyone does it. And whether it's a phone, an iPad, a Switch even. Too much mobile devices. And that includes me. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I don't do that. No, I do that. And it's a problem. And I don't want to do it anymore. Stay off of social media. Stay off of your phone. Play your game and enjoy it. Just enjoy it for what it is. And if it's bad, who cares? If it's bad, who cares? If it's good, who cares? Who cares? Games are about enjoyment, man. How do you think the people who adored Concord felt? Like, we jokingly, we say, hey guys, Concord, as a punchline. But they still enjoyed it. Don't pay attention to what other people are saying about games that you enjoy. Arg, then jailbirds looted it before getting locked up. Just full of rocks now. Might give. They don't fear me, but you might give them pause to consider error in their ways. Oh, I almost forgot. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Oh, this is timely. Ever wait? Watch sketch makes time move almost as slowly. Okay, cool. You can find them about or buy them in shops. Function of the phone. That's why I said 99%. Well, everything else, I have a good time with it. Yep. Yay. There is a whole customer base that enjoys certain games that people generally call bad. We're like, oh, you know, everyone reviews it bad, and then people play them and they love them. Again, I say this. Enjoy yourself. And if you don't enjoy it, then stop playing it. That's it. Okay. Do you know what? I played the other day that... Hold on. I know I keep pausing. Brain. You know what's a game that I played the other day? That I finished too. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Right? I played through it. If a game comes out nowadays as a 73, everyone goes, oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so terrible. Oh, it's trash. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's garbage. If a game comes out today, it's a 73, people are screaming about how trash it is. I had a good time with it. I liked it. Not saying it's perfect by any means, but I enjoyed it. I didn't go online and look up what people thought about it. In fact, that was the first time I looked up the Metacritic score for it. What you just saw was the first... I didn't know that they scored 73. Because I didn't even look it up. It's the first time I saw it. I was like, here, I'm curious. Like, let's see. First time I even heard that, I decided to look it up. Just for kicks and giggles to see if my point would have stood. I enjoyed it. And I'm happy to hear that, Jakob. No, you can't win. When Astrobot had gotten the Metacritic, scores across the board, and then when it won Game Awards, people were like, oh, well, Game Awards is clearly rigged. It has to be. It has to be because Astrobot won. There's no way. What? What? What do you mean? It literally got raving reviews across the board, and people are saying, oh, well, you know, clearly the Game Awards is rigged because, you know, there's no way that game should have won Game of the Year. Like, excuse me? Hello? But that's the logic that they came to. They came to that logic on their own, which is nuts. But they did. It's who cares? Ow. It's just enjoy the game. Enjoy it. You have the key? Are you gonna use it? No. 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 Alright. Yes. Oh! I just realized, I didn't realize that was, lesson free. Here's the secret. Parts of the old ride are submerged in the harbor. Restoring the lamps used to illuminate will cause some of it to rise. It's all connected under the thinner there. I did not realize that that's what, I'm gonna toss my key, down by the water wheel. And Beluga Billy has good taste and treasure. Good stuff in that bag. I didn't realize that. Is there only one, or can I go get others as well? Comes the review scores. Half of them don't even know how to play games. You see, there's... Here. Listen. This might sound like self-serving advice coming from me. Okay? And it isn't, but it sounds like it. But I'll say this, okay? Find a reviewer you trust, a game reviewer you trust. Go on YouTube and look for, there are still, and I'm not talking like the big YouTubers. I'm saying YouTubers are anywhere between 1,000 subscribers to, actually, it doesn't matter what limit. Go find a reviewer that you like. Look at the reviews about games that you've played and that they have played. And see, do you agree? Do you not agree? Do they bring up good points? Build some trust. And then guess what? Be like, you know what? I found this person that has a very similar view in games as me. And does reviews like this consistently. I'm going to watch them. Find your few people. Don't necessarily, like, it's good to look at the Metacritic score as a giant aggregate of what, like, the industry is thinking about it already or viewing it as. But then in terms of whether or not it's good or not, or whether or not you'll like it, find someone you genuinely align your views with that are very close, or a few people, and look at what they say. Okay? Listen, I've bought more games because of a few friends saying, hey, you know what? I've bought more games because of what 3 friends have told me. Oh man, I play that game, I love it. Oh really? And then I hear another friend, man, I play that game, I love it. And suddenly I'm like, you know what? Okay, I might grab this game. Even though the aggregate score has might have 89 people saying their thoughts, I would trust my 3 friends that I know and love than those 89 people. So go and find a reviewer that aligns with your interests before. Be like, oh, and also games that you dislike and don't like. So let's say you played a game that you really did not like. You're like, oh man, I really did not like, because it's on my brain, Digimon World 4. Not a lot of people like Digimon World 4. But you're like, I did like Digimon World 4. I'm just making an example. So you type it in, Digimon World 4 review, and find someone that made a review that kind of aligns with your thoughts. And then be like, you know what? I like this game. A lot of people didn't like it, but I like this game. look it up and find it. And there might be someone out there that has like 4,000 subscribers, like, hey, I really like this game. Here's why. And you're like, oh my gosh, I did too. And then you look at their other reviews and you might find, hey, my views align with them here and there, blah, 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 blah. And find your trusted sources and people. For me, if Spyro never wins a game award, fine. Okay, fine. I would like it to win a game award because I want to see it succeed. But a game award is not the only measure of success. There are plenty of other ways to measure success. And I know that. We all know that. Having said that, it's nice to see it recognized. Is that all thinner? And that's why it keeps getting... It is thinner. That's why I was like, why... Man, this... I was like, man, this thing's a big thing. It's because it's all made of thinner. Dirt. You don't need to be harassed at all. You want to why? You don't need to say anything. Like, but this is what I mean. You don't need to say anything. You say that you get harassed. It's not like you click a video and someone instantly finds out that, oh, this so-and-so is watching. I better harass them. You don't need to say anything. You don't need to interact. Hey, I sat down and I dedicated almost 400 hours of my free playtime over the holidays to Digimon. And even past the holidays, when we were up in Ohio, I was playing my Portal Digimon. And on my free time that I had, I was playing Digimon. I was playing Digimon. Do you know how much I've interacted with the Digimon community? Do you know how much I've commented on the Digimon community? Donuts. I haven't talked to anybody. I've watched a few videos. I haven't said a boo to a goose to anyone in the Digimon community. You don't need to interact. You don't need to. You can if you want, but if you're like, listen, we have had consistently about 50 people in this stream, okay? 50. Do you think that we've had 50 people commenting? No! Absolutely not! We've had like 10! Maybe 15! The rest of y'all are sitting here lurking, and guess what? That's fine! There ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. To everyone just sitting there and just lurking and just listening in, hello, hi, you are welcome. Okay, let me drop a bomb then, Bandicoot Sauce. I don't like Xenoblade. I don't like it. Here. All right. Hi. See, Sky, see? Guess what? Here. I have 80,000+ subscribers. To everyone watching this, I'm not a fan of Xenoblade. I don't get it. Who cares? Nobody cares. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just don't really care for Xenoblade Chronicles. Don't really care for it. Don't get it. Don't really get it. Not really my thing. Here's another one. I don't get Fire Emblem. I don't get it. I don't get why people love it. I get why. I get it's loved. And I got no problem with people loving it. I just don't get it. I just see them as, I see as a few good Smash fighters and the rest of them, I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I've seen the gameplay. don't get it? Another game I've tried to get into. I've tried to get into Monster Hunter. I've tried over and over. I've bought like 3 Monster Hunter games, gaslighting myself into thinking that I must like this, and I don't. And I don't get it, and that's okay. I've tried Monster Hunter Try. I've tried, I actually did rent and play the very, 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 very original Monster Hunter. And I thought that was pretty decent. And then everything else afterwards, I didn't get. And all my friends talk about how much they love Monster Hunter, and how much they love Monster Hunter, and how much they play it, and how much they enjoy it. And I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Memories of an old tide rising up from the bottom of the harbor. And guess what? It's okay that I don't get it. Here, I'll give you an even hotter take. Okay, you ready for this? I think Crash Bandicoot 4 clears Mario Odyssey. I think Mario Odyssey is actually leaning towards on boring. There. That's a hot take. Now, there are some people in this chat that will say that Mario Odyssey was one of their favorite Switch games, and that is just as valid as what I said. I don't understand, in my opinion, why Mario Odyssey was so... I don't understand it, and I think Crash 4 clears it. Completely clears it. But guess what? That's okay. Just as much as someone saying that Mario Odyssey is the greatest game that's ever come out ever in the history of ever. That's fine too. The point is that who cares? Who cares? There's no need to sit and care and wonder, oh, does this person, you know, does this community like it or does it not? Who cares? Do you like it? You play games for your own enjoyment, not for the validation of others' opinions. Stop playing games for other people's opinions and validation. Play games for your own enjoyment. If you sit there and your favorite game of all time is NFL Draft or NFL Referee Simulator, and you've just fallen in love with it and you feel ashamed because, oh, you prefer Spyro, or, you know, you really love Spyro, you really like Crash, but man, if anyone found out that you like the NFL Referee or NFL Coach Simulator, all you might... Who cares? Play it! You can play that game 24/7 and not look at anyone in the communities of any of your games. Play it for yourself. And maybe it's just me in my just broad taste in games, okay? But at one point, I was playing games. I was in one session. Okay, I could sit down and be like, yeah, so I used to play Warcraft. In 1 week span, I played Super Smash Brothers, Warcraft 3. I played StarCraft. I played World of Warcraft. I played The Legend of Zelda. I played Pokemon. I played, what games was I playing at the time? Pikmin. And I was playing Halo. And Call of Duty. I loved Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2. I was playing all those types of games all the time. I had a broad taste in games, so I didn't care what anybody thought. I didn't care. Stop seeking validation in others for your enjoyments in games. Turn off your phone, get off of social media, and just play the bloody game and enjoy it or don't enjoy it. But to bring the conversation all the way back to the top of the hour, there is at no point should someone be projecting their anger or their hate or their upsetness about a state of a franchise upon others. I think I already did those, but we'll see. That's welcome to my TED Talk. Oh, I gotta probably do the clock thing, don't I? Oh, maybe not. If Crash Bandicoot's not bringing you joy anymore, if Spyro's not bringing you joy anymore, then take a break. How? How what? What'd I do? Took me multiple times to get that. Oh, well. I guess I did pretty good. CG's the MVP. MVP. Wow, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Hold on, so I gotta... Whenever Sherman tell you to find Stark in the jungle, I don't see all my good back from me. I'll open the projector into the jungle. Yeah! Have I ever tried the Virtual Boy? No, and I think it would make me barf profusely. It just does not look like... And you know what? I think we're witnessing, like, I know that we're, you know, we just talked about don't care about what other people say, but here, I'm going to give my opinion on this. I think we're starting to see the death of VR. I mean, can I, like, listen. We found the best way to play games. Controller or keyboard and mouse at the moment. I don't see any other better way. Because do you know how much space VR takes up? Oh my gosh. You need a dedicated area. You need to have a dedicated space. You need to have this. You can only play for a certain amount of time or you might get sick. And it's just such worse. And I remember PlayStation was like investing into it. And I was like, I don't get it now. And you're starting to see how many VR games are, here's something telling. How many VR games were shown off at that PlayStation presentation? I'm serious. How many? None. Zero. Donuts. And remember, PlayStation has the Pro, like the PSVR 2 Pro. They have a product for it. See, that's wild to me. That is absolutely wild to me. That they had all of this stuff and they didn't do anything with VR it just didn't pan out. And it sucks. But like, I very seldom see any other reason to do VR other than very few experiences. And there's just not enough like real estate in your house to be able to dedicate to VR. There just isn't. There's just such a high market of entry. It's hard to be able to do VR consistently and enjoy it. I got my VR at a discounted rate because the EB Games manager didn't know why the price came up that way, but she liked me and said, you know what? I'm not even going to scan it. I'm not even going to rescan it. You can take it for that price. There was some deal going on where I traded in some stuff, and there was a deal. They were like, oh yeah, if you trade towards other stuff, you get more money for it. And I guess it like doubled the price. It like doubled it. And they sat there and they were just like, wait, they're doing the math like that shouldn't work. But they're like, you know what? Whatever. Sure, you can have it. And I got like a PSVR for like $100. It was like maybe like $110 after I traded in some stuff. They lock up smart parts. They're threatened by us. Okay. Wait, I thought the guy said that he was going to unlock this. Am I missing something? Find Starkly somewhere within the jungle. Ah, there you go. Oh, yeah, wait, no, it's up there. That's right. It's not there. It's over here. But yeah, welcome to my TED Talk. If this is your first time here, hi. We go on rants and tirades quite a bit. All right. Ah. Woohoo! Bum away. Ah! Got it. Oh, okay. I do not want to be stuck under the elephant. I don't. No. Alright, I'm missing something. Or am I? Am I missing something? Go out in the woods today. There's a hangman's tree. The only way to the jungle is through here. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. I'll be right back. It'll be my last break. Okay, so also, not bad news, but I'm going to make a call here. So I have to get set up for the 12-hour stream for tomorrow. I have to get all my stuff set up. I have to get the thumbnail and everything set up. I want to get it all done tonight before I go to bed so that it's all scheduled and all ready to go. So I'm going to wrap the stream up a little bit early. We're going to go 15 minutes for I'm going to set the timer for about 15 minutes, end the stream, and then get set up for tomorrow morning, because that's going to take a little bit. So I'm going to start the timer, okay? And if you guys got any questions, fire them away. I will try my best to answer them. And we're going to do Q&A, which, by the way, have you guys been on social media? Have you guys been seeing this? I saw it yesterday, and it destroyed my heart and my soul. Have you guys seen this monkey on social media? Punch. This little monkey called Punch. And it is just the saddest, cutest thing I have ever seen. It is the cutest, saddest thing I've ever seen. How's Epic Mickey so far? Asking someone who hasn't played. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it. It's a bit different. Like, the backtracking is a little weird, and I gotta get used to that, but I do enjoy it. Okay, so if you go on Twitter, or I'm sure you could probably find it on Blue Sky as well, look up Punch the Monkey. And it is this little monkey that was rejected when it was a baby. Like, it was born and the mom rejected it immediately, and so the zoo picked him up and took care of it, and they hand fed him and took care of it, and they gave it this big oversized orangutan stuffy from IKEA, and it has fallen in love with it, and it basically it now sees it as like its mother. And it is the saddest thing, because they then put him into an enclosure of other monkeys, and he's holding the little monkey's holding the little stuffy. And there's videos of there's little videos of sleeping on the stuffy, and like playing with it and hanging out with it, and he's by himself, just playing with it and snuggling up to it. And there was one video, and it literally killed everybody, and there was these other monkeys that were like bullying it, and it started crying and ran over and grabbed its doll and was hugging it and rocking it back and forth. It is the saddest thing, cutest that, like, here, hold on a second. Like, one of the screenshots that you see going around is this little monkey dragging. And don't worry, it's not AI. There's video of this. And it is the saddest thing. It is the cutest, saddest thing ever. Right? Like, it props it up and like... It props it up and sleeps with it and hangs out with it, and it's like, it's his plushy mama, and drags it around everywhere. And it is the saddest, cutest thing I've ever seen. Speedy speech up $20. I've seen that. I started crying when I watched it. Oh, it was so. It is heart wrenching. And it is so cute, but also so sad. Thank you so much for the dollar. I really do appreciate it. So here's the scene that happened. Here's a. I'll play it once because it breaks my heart and it breaks other people's hearts. Oh, did you? There's lamp symbols, rocks. Okay, dealt with before talking to the pirate. If you want something special after you leave, if you choose to, and good luck finding the red gems for those statues. It's 5 gems all over again. Okay, thank you so much, Speedy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Here's what happened. So the monkey is dragging him around. Poor Punch, hurting, and then freaks out, runs over, and just uh, is the saddest. And he's like crying and sobbing. And they're trying to get Punch to acclimate. It is so sad. But yeah, it just but yes. Anyway, if you go on social media now, you see Punch everywhere. But yes, tomorrow, once again, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be streaming for 12 hours straight. Yeah, too bad that we never got to play it. Uh, I'm hoping that one day they're able to like uh get some kind of uh I hope that the new people doing CTR are able to perhaps take some ideas from there. I think that would be super cool. But we will see. Any last questions before we head out? Well, now we need a happy video. A happy video. Okay, here. Hopefully the music's not copyrighted. Here. I just found this on my timeline. There. We are now in balance. Ted. 11 starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. Going all the way to 11 p.m. Hammer time, apparently. Yes, hammer time. I'm excited for tomorrow. I think all time. Let me check the final results. But I believe the final results are in, and the result is by 56%, we're going to be playing OG Spyro. OG Spyro. Oh, my neck. I was like, ow, 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 ow. Any indies? I've kept an eye on Dusk Fade. I want to give that a play. And a few others as well. But not crazy. But not a crazy amount. I've been kind of doing deep research. I might do. I'm thinking about it. I might do Pokemon. Fire Red or Leaf Green. If anyone's interested in watching me play that. Hey, the beauty of K-Bear. This became a $5 member. Thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you. Have you seen my voice zoo? I have not. Never heard of him. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. If anyone is interested. All right, ladies and gents. That is all the time I have for tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow morning for 12 hours for the pack stream. 12 hours. I'm going to quickly jot down the total amount on the bar right now so that we can reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that on purpose? Was that on purpose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who did this? Who did this? Who made the bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Who did this? Was this on purpose? Who thought this was funny? I think it's funny. Anyways, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And we'll be back next week. Or next week. Tomorrow morning. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video and our live stream. Time for a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.